We're rolling. Cool. Today's video, I want to talk about inspiration. So it's extremely necessary whenever you're doing anything that you want to pursue long term to be inspired. Get the dog. Anyway, there are three main things that inspire me. First one is competition. And by competition, I don't mean literal competitors. I mean the people who are around me doing work that's similar to what I do. It's always good to have competition. In any field in general, you need someone to constantly push the standards, whether that be pricing, quality of work, hopefully both. Competition is the people or group of people or company or whatever that's going to keep you on your toes. And every successful entity needs competition. This camera's getting heavy. So the second thing that keeps me inspired is consuming content and seeing others work. I know in my last video, if you go back and watch that, I mentioned some of my favorite creators, and they're my favorite creators not just because they make dope videos, which they do, but they're my favorite creators because their content and their actual work, if you go to their websites and look at their portfolio, is phenomenal. Those are some of the greatest filmmakers and photographers, period, not just on YouTube. Losing light. Cool. So the benefit of having things like Instagram or other social media sites is that all of these creators can not only share their client work, but we also get to see what they do in their free time, what they do for fun, things that they try out, all of the dope content that we wouldn't be able to see on a website that's designed for clients. One of the names that comes up for me immediately is Aaron Brenhall. His work is dope. I'll put some of it on the screen right now. So seeing the content that he can produce with equipment that's the same, if not very similar to mine, is inspirational. For lack of a better word. Dude is a phenomenal creator, and it pushes me to be better because then you take away the excuses. You can't go, oh, my camera's not as good because we shoot with the same camera. You can't go, oh, it's the lens, we shoot with the same lens. You remove the excuses to not get better. And that's the best form of inspiration in my opinion. All right. We are walking back to the car because it's cold out here. Yeah. See y'all in about a minute. Best part of the day. So while I'm sitting here waiting to warm up, it's 30 degrees outside. But while I'm sitting here waiting to warm up, let's get started with number 3. And this is not one that y'all probably expected to hear, but one of the things that actually inspires me the most is gear. Some of you all know that I recently switched from Canon to Sony over the summer, and a lot of people were asking me like, why? What happened? Did you not like Canon? No, I actually love Canon. Canon is a fantastic company. I think they make some of the best cameras out, and you could argue that some of the cameras are better than their Sony alternatives, but the reason that I switched from Canon to Sony was actually because I wanted new inspiration, a new source of inspiration, and I felt that learning a new camera system would sort of re-spark that flame for me. I have been shooting Canon since I started photography, which was I think a year and some change at that point, and it was just not getting old, but it didn't excite me as much as it did when I first got the EOS R. To turn it on and go through the menus and learn something new and point it at something and take a photo. And believe it or not, that's a huge part of not getting bogged down so much. A lot of the best YouTube photographers own a ton of gear, and that's what keeps them motivated to keep shooting. Once you know a camera system sort of in and out, or know anything in and out, you get bored of it, and that's just the truth. A lot of people always think, oh, I mean, I have a camera, it works fine, like what's the point of me buying something else? And if it works for you, it works for you, but it doesn't work for everybody, and it wasn't working for me, so I had to go out and find me a new source of inspiration. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your money regardless, so what you spend your money on is completely up to to you. That's your business. If you feel like doing something new is going to help you in the long run, you have my full support. Go for it. Never feel like you can't just throw it all away and start over. You're human. You can do whatever you want. So if that's what you need to do, go for it. Now, let's get out and do a quick drone montage. Yeah. Hope y'all enjoyed that little drone montage and the whole video. If you like the video, leave a like, hit subscribe, maybe turn on the bell for notifications. But that's it for today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Oh my.